I guess I should do a little review. The only problem is last time I did a review, it frickin' got censored because it was on top of copyrighted music. Hopefully that won't happen this time. I think this game is amazing. It's my favorite Hitman in the series. I'm just like bewildered that this game gets so much hate because I honestly don't get it. It totally refined all of the mechanics that were established in all the previous Hitman games, but it made them... It added more to it and enhanced everything that could be enhanced about a Hitman game in every way imaginable. Honestly, like, if you challenged me to think of things about this game I don't like, there really aren't any. I mean, yeah, it's frustrating to constantly restart because you got caught or because someone got suspicious, but, you know, it's not required. You don't have to go for Silent Assassin. It's optional. It's just for completionists. Is it frustrating for completionists? Of course. But it's not required. The great thing about this game and also other games in the series is that you can play it as an action game if you want. And the shooting mechanics are really spot on. That they're the best they've ever been. You know, in the previous games there was no cover system. So it was in the old style of third-person shooters where the avatar was centered on screen and behind the back and that was it. This game is a modern third-person shooter, so it has all the tropes of a modern third-person shooter. Avatar is off-center, and it controls much like an FPS game when you're aiming, only when you're aiming though. And the stealth mechanics in this game are so perfect. Oh no, we're still streaming. We're just at the end of the game. Yeah, some people complain about it. I don't really get it. All the missions are fun. I mean, like, yeah, there's some missions I like more than others, but they're all really... Oh, thank you, Mainframe. They're all really fun, all the missions. And they all have that, like, Hitman charm to it. You know, in the first Hitman and also the second Hitman, there were some really drab locales. I thought all the locales in this game are cool. They're really awesome. And there's so many different ways to kill your target. And that's what makes you want to keep coming back to this game. It encourages so much replayability. So even though it's not that long of a game, I think the length is perfect, and it's enticing enough so that you want to keep coming back to it and unlocking all the other challenges and even platinuming it, whatever. Platinuming it. Can't even pronounce that word. Can I post a link for you? A link to what? Oh, can you post a link for me? Oh yeah. You can send it to X-Infected. Or you can post it on the Discord if you want. And the graphics in this game are really fantastic. They're so colorful. I think it uses the Glacier engine. And it's, you know, for the time and even by today's standards, it looks amazing. The graphics are just outstanding. And everything controls well, all the guns feel great, the gunplay is spot on. The gunplay in all the Hitman games before this all felt pretty good. You know, when you shoot things, it feels like you're actually doing damage, and damage is, you know, quote-unquote realistic or more realistic than a lot of the other games at the time. And here, you know, it feels just as good. So really, I don't have anything to complain about. I think it's just an amazing game. I will show you all the complaints that a Hitman fan since 2000 has with this game. Some of the hate, you know, it's... People will hate on this game for minor things, which I don't have a problem with. Like, there was this one guy who came to the stream who was complaining about how walking into certain rooms will make people suspicious and then alert people. Well, so what? It's a stealth game. There's gonna be people who are going to be suspicious of you, and eventually you're gonna be noticed if you walk into a place without the right outfit. You know, like, that's par for the course when it comes to Hitman games or any stealth game for that matter. And like Janina mentioned before, it actually refines the disguise system so that, you know, when you put on a disguise, even if people notice you, you can still use an instinct ability to stealth through it anyway. You just got to keep track of your instinct, and there are things you can do to replenish your instinct too. So, yeah, this is my favorite Hitman game, and it's just an all-around amazing game on its own. And that's all I have to say about it. Yeah. Being noticed by guards. It wouldn't be a Hitman game if the guards didn't notice you. Can you imagine how bad the game would be if you could just walk by guards and they're all totally okay with you? The instinct thing was necessary for this game because it enhances the stealth mechanics. You know, it's funny because there was a guy who came to the stream before who complained that it was too hard because way too easily do you get noticed by guards or by, you know, bystanders or something. Oh, thank you, Mainframe. Yeah, I think it's a great game. I think it's a fantastic game. Oh, you need to watch an ad? Okay. Yeah, Twitch has been